This video is intended to help guide you on how to take notes on the different sources that you find, as well as how those notes will guide you into writing a strong paper. So I decided to do an alternate prompt for this example so that I wouldn't be using any of the sources I gave you for either prompt 1 or prompt 2. So I came up with a third prompt. Should minors be expected to attend church, synagogue, or mosque with their parents? So if that's the prompt, one claim would be minors should be expected to attend church, synagogue, or mosque with their parents, and the other claim is that minors should not be expected to attend church, synagogue, or mosque with their parents. So we're going to start with an article. This one is from Psychology Today. So the first thing we need is the article title. I'm going to copy that and place that here in the title section. Now you notice it's a different font, it's a different size, it's a different color. I'm going to select the whole section, change it back to Georgia, 12, and white, right? Additionally, there's an extra space. We'll remove that. I'm going to add quotation marks. That's what you need for an article title. And then I'm going to delete all of this except for the word title because I don't need any of that. Okay? So you have the title of the article. Next, you need the URL. So go up to the top and copy the URL. Paste it here. Okay, let's see. Next, we need date of access. The more you learn about research papers, you will get into source citations, and we're not there yet, but you need to know the date of access. And so today's the 9th of December, so I'm going to put 12/9/2019, and we'll do the source citation later, but at least you have the date of access here, and then the author's name. On this website, it's listed here to the left, Tyler J. Vanderweel. So I'm going to copy that and paste it in. And again, that is a different font, but it actually has a hyperlink, and it takes to a page about him, so I'm going to leave that. Okay, so next, what you have to do is find information and organize it to support that minors should be expected to attend church, synagogue, or mosque, or that they should not be expected to attend church, synagogue, or mosque. So the article is, does a religious upbringing promote generosity or not? So what you're thinking of is, if you're expected to attend church or mosque or synagogue, that would be a religious upbringing. And so I'm going to scroll down. I've read through this section. This is actually about another report that had some inaccurate findings. He was talking about that and why there were some inaccuracies within the data. And then he gets into his own research through the Human Flourishing Program at Harvard in a paper that was published last year. So here's some findings. We found that during childhood and adolescence, those who attended religious services regularly were subsequently 29% more likely to have high levels of volunteering than those who did not. I'm going to copy that and put that under that you should be expected to attend because that's a reason why. And I'm going to wait to change the font. So I'll go back. Those who attended services regularly were also 87% more likely to subsequently have high levels of forgiveness, and those who prayed and meditated regularly were 47% more likely to have a high sense of mission. So here's another reason. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Those who were raised religiously were also protected from what are sometimes called the big three dangers of adolescence: depression, drug use, and risky behaviors. Take that. That's another reason. It looks like in the last one, they were also more likely to have higher levels of happiness in young adulthood. So we'll paste that here. Implications for family. Okay. So here, you can also read this. While the evidence from our study and others may make the benefits of religious practice clear, recent sexual abuse scandals have left many parents wondering whether they should pull children out of religious communities. Okay. So that would be something you would put in the should not be expected to attend. So I'm just going to put, for the sake of propriety, abuse scandals have left parents wondering whether they should pull children out of religious communities. So I'm going to put that here. And I could read all the rest of it, but for right now, this is for the purpose of you understanding how to do the article. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to put quotation marks around all of these because they are all quotes from their direct quotations, and direct quotations need quotation marks. And let's see. Okay, so that's a good amount of information for right now. I'm going to select both boxes, go back to Georgia, and 12. Okay. The next thing I want to do, this makes up my evidence. And so now I need to find, you have your claim, and you have another claim here. Obviously, this is our stronger claim. So we have all these quotes that serve as evidence. Now we need to look at the reasons. And what you're doing is you're looking at the whole piece of evidence and finding the one overarching reason. So we found that during childhood and adolescence, those who attended regular religious services regularly were subsequently 29% more likely to have higher levels of volunteering. Okay, so volunteering is a benefit, is a reason why minors should be expected to attend church, synagogue, or mosque. Those who attended church services regularly were 87% more likely to subsequently have high levels of forgiveness and a sense of mission. Now, this is kind of vague. What does that mean in terms of forgiveness and a sense of mission? This might not be the strongest, but it might have to do with like a plan for their future. And this might have to do with interpersonal skills, right? So the last two, they are protected. They're protected from, and I'll highlight that and put they're protected from risky behaviors. And the last one is happiness. Okay, so what you're doing is you're looking for commonalities that become your 3 reasons. And of course, you're going to want to do more research, different articles. But if this was your evidence, you might be able to say minors should be expected to attend church, synagogue, or mosque because it protects them from risky behaviors. It increases their levels of happiness in young adulthood, and it makes them more involved in their community. That would be your volunteering one. And those are 3 different reasons, and you have evidence, and then you keep looking for more articles that are related to those topics. So again, here's your claim. Your reasons are being involved in your community, high level of happiness, and avoiding risky behaviors. And then you look for more articles to back those up. And that's how you evaluate a source and see which claim has more evidence to back it up, and then you group the evidence into 3 sections to find 3 overarching reasons to back up your claim. And that's it. I hope that was helpful.